Hi there. So, for my for my engineering class, I'm going. Challenge one is to do something called high rise, which means that I need to get a tennis ball at least 18 inches above the ground, withstanding wind from a fan. So when I saw this originally, I thought, hey, why don't I use these weird little magnetic pieces? So that's what I came up with. And judging by the length of it on this broken ruler, all of the pieces are around 2.5 inches, roughly. So 2.5 inches. So 18 divided by 2.5. Alright, let me get calculator. That's 7 or 8 pieces tall. Because it's 7.2, but I can't do decimals because I can't have 1/5 of these things, so we're gonna have to do 8, roughly. Unless we're gonna generously round up. So with that in mind, I'm going to do something vaguely along the lines of making these into triangles for the base of it, like this. And basically just the rough sketch. Okay, so the design's roughly going to look like that. But yeah, I'm going to develop a higher detailed sketch in a bit. So first off, we're going to do the design, the engineer design process, which is something that I have forgotten to do. Let us see. So the first is to identify and define the problem, which is to make a tower that can withstand wind and also be 18 inches above the ground. So, and we have, the constraints are to have it obviously 18 inches tall, and it has to withstand wind, and it has to secure a tennis ball-like item. Now, I don't know if we have tennis balls, but we will use something that is like a tennis ball. See, thinking there, using your head. Next up is to gather information. Yes. Identify possible solutions. We already have done that. Create a prototype. I think it's time to build a prototype. So let's get that going. Okay, so we're gonna test this out with a little cat thing, because that's all I have. We're just gonna use a folder yeah, we're gonna use a folder. Oh, that's interesting.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Oh no, it fell. Okay, so that means that since the tower fell, that means that we didn't really do a good job. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to redesign that so that way it can actually stand straight, hopefully. So for stability, I'm kind of thinking we add some sort of like structure that so we're gonna need a structure that will support the figure at the bottom. So like right here, we're gonna need some supporting structure. Some supporting structures. So let's get on that. Okay, so we're going to need a few revisions for what we've got. I'm gonna say we're going to need some of these triangle guys. So now what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna bring this tower back up. We're gonna need some of these guys. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. Okay, it's not looking as structurally stable as I would like it to be. So that means that we might want to reinforce some of the parts. Now, what could be done is we could make it more dense.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
I think it's pretty good. Alright. So now that we have our new design, I say that I say that's pretty good.